Okay, hello everybody. What we're going to be doing now is I'm just going to be starting to customize the page further. This is my home page. I'm going to start swapping out some of these photos for my own and start to customize it so it's toward to me and not this person who is Jay Alyssa, this generic person. Okay, so I think first thing I'm going to start just changing titles, which is just super easy. So I've navigated to my home page, right, and you just do that by going to any page you want, and then then I'm just going to change. Well, I'm going to just change this to what does this say? We're going to change that to Miss. Oh, I got my cap locks on. Mr. I'm going to leave it on Thornborough. Now, that should stay on every page. So, because this is just like your main navigation bar, I'm going to close that down now, and it'll stay like that. However, this being my splash page, this is kind of like going to be my intro page. This is kind of like the cover to my book. So I kind of, this is always going to be up here. I am going to just repeat my name down here. It's essentially me justifying the fact that I'm repeating Mr. Oh, cap locks is on. Take my cap lock. Mr. Thornborough. And then this is my portfolio. Uh, Cap locks on. Portfolio. Okay. So I've changed that now. And so now when I go to, oh yeah, and you can change, when you pop this stuff up, like you can change the font and the size and whichever you like. Pardon me, and change the color. But actually, I'm kind of liking it right now, and so I'm gonna keep it the same. Um, let's now, if you'll notice that if I go to another page, go to my portfolio page, all this has changed. However, it has updated that here. So we're starting to we're starting to customize. So now let's just change this background picture. And I gotta say, probably building this site, it's just so darn easy in order to build this site. But probably the most amount of work is going to be sourcing your background imagery and sourcing the content that goes into the website. So let's click on this background picture here, and all you got to do is I got to start uploading stuff that I've collected. Now, and I have collected stuff, and I'll show you. So I'm going to change this background. So I'm going to change this strip background here. And so it's got a bunch of canned stuff that you can choose, and you can little videos and so forth. Please don't do this. Please do not. I want you to customize it to be your own. Please do not use the canned stuff, even though that it looks pretty good. Okay, let's go into settings, and so we're going to style our image our way. Oh, did I have the wrong one? Change background. Sorry, I needed to hit on image. Sorry. So, and then, so what you need to do is start uploading files from your computer. You can't copy and paste. You gotta like, if you got them somewhere, you gotta download them. Maybe just collect them all into one folder, and like I've done. If I and then you upload into this little library we've got here, and you can see that I've already uploaded one image. And so let's go find another one. I'm going to go upload media. And you can either drag it in or I'm going to just click to upload. And I've already got, you see how I've got a collection of photos that I'm going to add in. And so what this can be is, these are just photos, but I'm also going to use some background graphics, so some graphics of some like say the magazine layout from last year, some graphic design stuff, your Photoshop assignments from last year. So I'm just going to pick a random picture here. Actually, I like this. This is one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. And I'm going to upload that. And so you can see here, it's uploading and it shows up into my little library. So I can choose one of these. All right. And you can crop them, you can do whatever. I think this is like a nice introductory picture. It's not too specific. And I took that. It took me, the shutter is open for 20 minutes, and you can see like the star trail. So I'm going to change, click on change background. I've got that one selected. I'm going to change the background, and it puts it here. Okay. So we hit preview, you can see that's what it's looking like so far. Looking pretty good. So let's go to our portfolio, and I'm just going to do the same thing here real quick. Go back to editor. I can navigate to this through my little menu here. And then, so let's customize my portfolio, and yes, I am going to call this photography. This one can be graphic design. And this one can be video. I'm going to show you how to do each one of these, okay? And again, you can change all the properties of the headings and so forth here. What I will do is maybe I'll just grab this guy. And oh yeah, and you can also manage columns. So what that means is you can go, I can click on manage columns. I do believe it should pop. Yeah, there we go. And you can actually change how many, you can add more columns. I've got this guy selected right now. I could delete that. I can duplicate them. I can reorder that. Like actually, I'm going to move that one to the middle there. In fact, I want it to the right. So, and so forth. So let's change that background of this guy here. Change column background. And I'm just going to pick another photo. Going to go into image. And so these are canned stuff. Don't use the canned stuff. Go to, I think, site files, and this is the stuff that that you've uploaded. I'll pick this picture. I don't know if that's going to fit that orientation. Yeah. So it's kind of like my dog's cut off there. I'm sure if I go back into image, and then I go into here, and then I want to I'll go back to image here. I'm sure I would go to crop, and I could just crop, like, say, the left off of it. And now that's gonna, if I save that, and like worst comes to worst, I just upload the thing. Or you gotta revert to original up here. Oh, it saves a copy. That's nice. And then change the background. All right, so now it's in there. I would still change that a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. As well, maybe I think it would look good on this one. Can I change the color themes? I should be able to. There we go. To change text color, going to change that to like black. So now when I hit preview, it still fits like within the theme and everything, but you've got, but you can read it now. Okay. So yeah, and definitely going to change that picture. Don't like the way that that's looking. Okay, so that is how you're starting to change and customize it. Next lesson, maybe we'll customize it a bit more. Going to show you how to save your graphic design projects and your video projects into here. Okay, thanks very much.